Motorhomes, our first manufacturer. So these are all the manufacturers that we sell based in Britain. So Bailey Caravans, who are in Clifton in Bristol. Hillside in Derby, they specialise in Volkswagen conversions, Volkswagens and Ford. Quick whistle stop there, and it's up to my baby Wildax in Elland in Yorkshire, coming all the way across to the east coast to Coachman Caravans and Motorhomes, up to Swift, Britain's biggest caravan and motorhome manufacturer. Final manufacturing stop, who are Hymer UK, Elddis, Buccaneer and Explore, who are in concert. So we've been Bailey Caravan dealers since Highbridge bought the Devon branch, partly because they wanted to become Bailey Caravan dealers, and we've been lucky enough to get the motorhome brand this year. Bailey are Britain's oldest caravan manufacturer. They've been building caravans since 1947 on the southwest of England, and they launched their first motorhome range, the original approaches, back in 2011, and they revolutionised the industry a little bit by, amongst other things, fully crash testing them. So instead of just crash testing the chassis and seatbelt mountings, Bailey actually uniquely fully crash tested fully built motorhomes, and that discovered some quite major safety aspects which other manufacturers have been allowed to use, so thank you Bailey for that. The other thing they did was, with their original Alutech build structure, they introduced 10-year body shell warranties, which then we've seen alternate constructions and longer body shell warranties throughout the industry, so thank you to Bailey for that. And Hillside are a great company, so they're a family firm, much like ourselves, and Hillside specialise in Volkswagen. They build on Ford and MAN as well, but predominantly they're VW approved converter. They've been going 20 plus years now. We've been a dealer for them for 4 or 5, and they are best known for their Campervans, basically the Birchover range on Volkswagen, the Castleton on Ford. They do side kitchen, they do end bathroom. We've just got both of those into stock, and then they do the larger Hopton range on the Volkswagen Crafter or the MAN TG. It's rebadged stable mate. Think very high quality, very good value as well. People forget that in the world of Volkswagen and camper conversions, you will pay way more sometimes for an aftermarket conversion from a small unknown manufacturer on a used vehicle, and sometimes you can buy a Hillside for. They've really redesigned themselves a lot for 25, 26. A lot of stuff on the new T7 Transporter, which is fantastic with its 5-year warranties. And you got SCA roofs, you got rib beds, you got Webasto diesel heater, and you got full Volkswagen approved status. There's only 4 or 5 converters that have that, and also NCC approved as well. So you're getting something with a nationwide dealer network that's very customizable, very high quality, hand built in Derbyshire, and from a family run company, and we're big fans of theirs. So yeah, we love Wildax. They do a range of high quality van conversions. Started in 2008 with their original Constellation, their front lounge model, which is still a good seller in the lineup today. We're in a Solaris XL because it's got 2 big individual travelling seats in the back, side bunks. That's their 4-berth fixed roof. Best fixed roof full berth van conversion, over 6 metre winner at the latest Design and Drive Awards, an award it's won several times, and yeah, run by Duncan and Jerry, part of the Rapido group, but still very much a family operation. High quality, novel, fully winterised, and good value, really good value, high spec van conversions. So we took them on when Highbridge bought the Devon branch in 2017. I've always wanted to sell Wildax back in 2008 when Wildax first started. The dealership I was at up in Lancashire, we used to buy the part exchanges from when Wildax used to sell direct, but I've always worked for places which are near another Wildax dealer. So when the opportunity came and I moved down to Devon when Highbridge first bought the Devon branch, it said, what do you want to sell? So I said I'd love to sell Adria, because I always have, with the fixed bed van conversions in particular, and I've always wanted to sell Wildax. Can we have a good look at them? And we quite quickly became one of the biggest Wildax dealers in the country. Big British luxury caravan manufacturer, very good reputation. 4 different ranges, topped by the Lusso, Laser, Acadia.
VIP, then Acadia.
There we go. So there, 4 different ranges of caravans, and of more interest to me is motorhomes as well. So what was it, 3 years ago they merged with Carbe, Boston? Would you say 3-4 years ago? A few years ago anyway, they merged with the Scandinavian, Swedish, very high-end motorhome manufacturer Carbe, which was quite exciting, and that brought them into the world of motorhomes. And I'm sure we're going to see a British-built Coachman motorhome in not a million years time, but at the moment they're built in Sweden by Carbe, and then but built very heavily under Coachman influence and to British taste. So they're the only high-end Euro-built motorhome, the only one you're going to see with the larger kitchens and lounge, which the British market normally prefer, and the only sort of real high-end European vans you're going to see with a microwave. So that blend of British and Scandinavianness is quite interesting, really. So that's Coachman, and for those who want a caravan, they are definitely one of the best caravans money can buy, built for UK tastes, and we're big dealers of them and very happy to be so. So on to Swift, Britain's biggest caravan, motorhome and residential sort of static holiday home manufacturer. Been going for a long time, I want to say since the 60s. Over the years they've merged and usurped with the likes of Sprite, Bessicar, Abbey and ABI, to name a few. Easily Britain's biggest manufacturer, and I would say a manufacturer that have done really well in moving with the times. They're Swift. Smart construction, early user of polyurethane and wood-free products, came out in 2015, worked really well. It's not very often you see a damp one anymore. Their new Swift Trekker range of van conversions kind of set the way with a lot of this modern off-road, soft road kind of look about things. And for 2026, the Swift Trekker range of coach builds just look like something from another generation, another step back from the, well, step forward into the future at the NEC. Done really well there. We're agents for the caravans at both branches, on display mainly at Somerset branch. Visit Erwin, Hymer, UK. So Elddis have been around awful long time, 1960s maybe. In fact we know that because it was their 60th anniversary this year as well. So same age as Highbridge, 1965. Must have been a massive year for the leisure industry. Set up by a chap whose name was Siddle. I want to say John, S-I-D-D-L-E. So Elddis is of course Siddle backwards. I think him and his brother set it up. And you'll see, we saw earlier on, I mentioned it in one of the clips, the Elddis lorry, which was his brother. It used to be the same company. They've based next to each other, now based at different places, and went their separate way. And then 2017, Elddis Explorer Group merged with Erwin Hymer Group, the German massive group, which includes, amongst other things, Hymer, Berstner, Deathlefs, Leica in Italy, Etrusco in Italy, and now Elddis in the UK. And then 3 years ago, was it, the whole lot merged with Thor Motor Coach, part of the world's largest motor caravan manufacturing operation. They've been building motorhomes since, I want to say, the early 1980s, with original Auto Stratus on the Mark 1 Fiat Ducato stroke Torbit Express. We've been dealers for them. We became Compass dealers, which is Elddis by any other name, back in 2019. I think we took them on down at Highbridge, Devon, maybe 2020. Where they've done really well is the CV range of van conversions. The Caravans have always been very, very popular as well. This year we're seeing Polish-built products from the wider Hymer group come in, and all sorts of exciting new things. They put a lot of effort into the new Ziplex Hymer group body shell technology to help eliminate damp, basing things on the new Fiat for the automatic gearboxes, the new Whirlwind GTV, which we've got the first one back at base the other day, which is really, really cool as well.